get the wood off, right? Get that wood back onto the friggin' well craft and bust this fucking lid loose. You got a couple screws here that are gonna screw you, okay? Look, this is why. That's why it's not bonded. Somebody put some screws in going this way. All right, and you still have a couple of screws left on this side that broke, okay? I want to get this lid off and get this lid off the boat so we can start taking all the shit off the back of the transom.
Hold it right there. I gotta run and change the battery. Get a new tape. Back her up.
Out. Perfect. Very nice.
My job was to take the engine, jackshaft, and transom package out of the boat. It was still in the boat, console was out. Did that, it was stubborn, it came out, took a day.
Basically what we're going to do now is we've encapsulated the entire tent so we contain all of the product that we're going to blast off the bottom of the boat. So using baking soda at about 120 psi, we're going to strip the bottom of the boat, keep everything contained, and give us a bottom that's near finished so we can complete it. Good. Now, go and tighten that up. Why? Just do as you're told.
Beautiful. Took you longer to take it off the fucking trailer. What, you guys haven't been working or something?
Well, it's been quiet, so
It just seems like it took you a long time to get off the trailer.
I let your guy run the show. I didn't step on it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we're going to cut out this floor here. This is our cut line. And we're going to be cutting open these stringers in here and removing foam, removing bulkheads, and just basically stripping this boat down so we can start rebuilding it. If you like boat, you are certainly going to get covered by it. Like this, we'll cut it so there's like a picture of the stringer. You know, obviously this is the hull floor. So what you're going to find is it's just a skin surrounding pour foam. So what we typically do is we cut it, leaving a like 1.25 inch flange on each side, or 2-inch flange on each side. Rip off this skin and throw it away, and just excavate. You're pulling all the foam out of this thing, all the way down to the raw glass. It'll pull out. You'll find it's pretty much separated, and you're just going to have to dig it out. And once we have that out, we'll re-pour it and re-glass over these things. I mean, I look at these engine beds down here, and I know those things are rotten.
The rotten wood, it doesn't want to give up.
And then I got to learn about what we do here about grinding a boat here at Metan and making sure everything's clean and smooth, and finding out how long it actually takes to dig foam out of every crevice and get in there with like dental tools and grind everything smooth. And I had no idea there's this much involved in a restored boat. You want this glass out.
Definitely. Isn't that foam underneath of that?
Under here, yes. Yeah, we're going to cut all that out.
Cut it all off. Get it out. Yeah, just leave the plywood there for now.
Okay, the guideline.
Actually, if you're able to get the plywood out and leave the skin, just leave the skin, okay? Leave this piece here for now, okay? Yeah. All right, we'll cut it out afterwards.
Mike will be happy.
All right, this morning we're dry fitting the transom and also starting to line up our stringer extensions. This boat has a very unique setup than other 23-foot Seacrafts because we are putting an inboard in it and running a Jackshaft. So we're redesigning the stringers. We just dry fitted our foam. Dave's going to start shaping it. And I'd really like to get the stringers and the transom glassed in today, if not for Monday, and stay on schedule with this thing. Get out of my way. I need you to take the foam, rip 10-inch pieces, right? Glue 4 of them together.
I'll take these, which I glued together. Right now it's just a square, but by the end of the day this will be shaped into a stringer. You'll see it's a funky shape. There'll be an angle here. This will come down here. It's going to be, it's a good thing it's out of foam, you know what I mean? It's going to work out good.
Right? Yeah. Have to cut the angle there. You're going to take this, you're going to slide it right up against this, and you're going to make sure that it's just below the height of this, even though you're cutting it off. So use this as a reference point. Very critical right now is we need the positioning of the motor.
Yep. Probably 3 or 4 inches, probably 3 inches, say.
Okay.
To where your mount is going to be sitting. It's a nice engine. Now, I set it up with what we call the unlimited electronics, which is all open technology, NEMA 2000. So you can dress your helm up with anything that's NEMA 2000.
Awesome.
Plug it in.
Nice.
So
nice.
It'll pick up, you know, engine data, that kind of stuff.
Excellent. My brother, thank you.
All right.
Really appreciate it. All right. Let's make this happen.
Excellent.
Our bag, it's not scrap plastic.
We just vacuum bagged the transom of this Seacraft. Basically, it involved us installing marine grade plywood laminated with a few layers of DB 1708 fiberglass cloth. And it is also, it's all impregnated with epoxy resin, and it's cured under vacuum. This way we're replacing the molecules of air with molecules of resin.
Glue these in next, and then we're gonna do some like decorative masking and inject these or fill these with foam.
Look at this, like brrrr. Whoops. I'm not really psyched on the concave.
Matt.
Yes.
All right. You got 9.5 inches of clearance, okay, between the bottom of the oil pan and the mounts.
Yep.
Okay? And then we got to be a minimum of 11.7 inches from the front. And I do want to put a bulkhead up right there. So I think, going over the numbers with him, let's go take a look. I think I ended up putting the motor 18 inches back from the bulkhead. Actually, right? Nice, huh? Yep. You glassed over my marks. So the bottom line is, I just figured from this point, right?
Yep.
Here's your 9.
Yep.
Okay? So I would put the blocks I come back 16 inches with the blocks, right?
Yep. At that height.
I make the blocks 4 inches thick.
Yep.
By 6 inches long. Yeah, this is gonna be money.
Okay. I'm pumped.
Instead of just throwing the screws to the glass. Now they can tap it and be done with it. All right, so I want to put one to each side, okay? I want these right. Yeah, but you got to remember, in the back, the stringer comes outboard. Comes way out. So these are going to be like out here. All right? Gotcha?
He wants to see this, and he thinks that he needs to be here. And we're trying to get this shit done so we can move on to other things. Yes, you're slowing down our progress, Michael. But in all honesty, we're doing good.
What I tell you, baby, fucking Colorado River King.
Dave is nuts.
That is true. Staying steady at 21, man.
And we got to watch this. Got to watch the flow medium. Yeah, we should have cut the flow medium back a lot more on this. I don't know why we carried it right. And you would have ended up damming it a little bit more in these corners.
Jeez. I need to build houses out of this shit.
Sometimes it makes it worse. Oh, we need more. Pour that shit in there. Is that in there?
Yeah.
Okay, I need more. Dave, I need more now.
Yeah.
5 gallons. Go, go, go.
Right behind you.
Okay, get more mixed. I need another. Need resin in here?
Resin. Go.
Pour it, mix it, pour it in. Pour it in.
Pour it.
Pour it in! Don't wait.
Hey, what do you want me to pour it all over you?
Mix it, pour it in, Dave. Dave, we're out.
Pour it.
Pour it in. You'll fuck the whole part up.
Why
Very. Yeah, I know, it's like, Lenny, you're there for good. Alright, let's get her out.
Come on, honey.
Beautiful. Good job, guys. Good job.
This is the cap for the Seacraft that goes on top of the boat, and we're removing the rotted wood, and there's a lot of rotted wood in the skinny sections, and that was the most difficult to come out. We hope for rotted wood because it comes out easier, but the whole front of it was actually intact pretty good. And, it's quite a project to get all that wood out in tight areas without going through. I went through a couple times. Now I got to grind it all smooth and get rid of all the lips, and put a whole new deck down and hold it back on. Immense amount of grinding. It just never stops. It seems to be just grind and grind and grind. And we're fighting for air here at the shop. Just keep grinding. I don't know what to say. It's all grind. When in doubt, grind it out.
Perfect. Perfect.
You sure this wasn't the panels that you already made?
No, those were for the sailboat that told me, and then.
All right. Perfect. There's one of your core material, perfect core cutout that you can use on the 23 Seacraft. Beautiful. All right.
This is more glass friendly when you got a 45 head. This one's got a curve. This is the last piece, actually. You've got to stop at this apex right here on this corner, or you'll ruin your piece. This one's a wrap. Now I gotta cut all the glass. From here to about here. Pushing this thing down. And you see how this is starting to go like this?
Yeah, I got you.
The line's going nice and straight. Now this thing's fucking going like this.
You do all the mixes. This way everyone stays consistent.
Yes.
You don't have somebody, oh, you know what I'm saying?
You can't mix it at 4%. I'll ruin the whole thing.
Correct.
Like a big MacGyver, like explosion.
Like you think I was gonna walk away?
No,
Do my own?
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
No, it's gonna
stay
be
with him.
the three amigos. Get old man. Look at those shit kickers he's got on. Oh yeah. We're running bag tape on the plastic, so just less tedious stuff we have to do when we're under the gun.
Stick that on. If you want, you can do the edge too.
Yeah.
Wipe the back. Thank you.
You're welcome. You want one? Yes.
I want one. Let them both out. And it's stuck to my glove.
Get over there.
Give him a thumbs up, Ian. All you, Dave.
You got it fucking perfect. Right there. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was supposed to be a whole other piece on top of that. You know what
This
it
one
was?
too.
We skipped it because Matt was doing this.
Yeah.
But I gotta do this here anyway, so I want to keep on Craig's here, so I'll write you down tonight. Thank you, sir.
And this is what makes it all happen, folks. The man with the money.
The money man.
Look at.
All right, awesome.
All I see is smiling faces now.
Yeah, because I'm leaving now. Yeah, it's Friday.
And again, this boat isn't too far away from final primer either. In fact, the lid is already in final primer. And we talked about the aft transom lid, which is very close to final primer also. All right, I'm checking in with my son Joe. Joe is just prepping the surface of the inside bilge. We already coated this with an epoxy, it's really like an epoxy bilge coat that we like to coat the bilges for. You don't see this a lot in even manufactured boats, but we go ahead and do it. We already did it once, but with all the other work that we were doing up here, it kind of got a little scuffed up. So Joe's going in there, prepping all the surfaces. He's going to come in and put one final coat on it. Our bilge, let me start again. He's prepping this to get one final coat on it. All our structural repairs have been completed. We have our new stringer system. We have our aluminum grid system. Joe will come in, put in one more final coat. We'll coat this, get it ready for our engine installation. And again, this boat isn't too far away from final primer either. In fact, the lid is already in final primer. And we talked about the aft transom lid, which is very close to final primer also. All these boats are going to be coming.
Wait,
I'll do it again.
Start again. And okay, all these boats, go ahead.
We're going to have at least 3 boats all coming to paint all at the same time, and which is thrilling because you're looking at hundreds and hundreds of hours of work, and you're going to see these boats get painted within a day. So it is kind of amazing that these guys put all these hours into the boat for Scotty to walk around the boat, and in 3 hours the paint is done. So what takes 3 hours to put paint on, a lot of work here. This boat has been a complete custom fabrication. We took a boat that used to be an outboard boat. We converted it to an inboard with a Jackshaft. This is gonna, and we are installing a Yamaha 260 horsepower diesel in it. This is probably gonna be one of our trickiest Seacrafts to date.